I don't know if it was Peaches and Herb who sang "Reunited" and it feels so good, but how does it feel for you guys to be back together like this? I'll start with you.
Oh,
It feels really good. Yeah, so we'll play that tune. But no, it's great. It's great to be back in St. Louis. Great to be able to be on a staff with Daniel. It's something that we talked about as players. Like, hey, it'd be cool to coach together one year. So it's all great. So super excited for this opportunity. Super excited to be here and looking forward to the season.
How did that opportunity arise? How did you know that there was a chance to come back?
Yeah. So it was a at the end of the season with the Marlins. I was told I can seek another job or whatnot. So as soon as I was kind of out there, talked to Daniel, talked to Mo, talked to Ali, had some really good conversations, and it was an easy decision for me, really.
So what's it like for you to have Jay as part of the staff?
it's great. I got my running mate back, my roommate. Um, yeah, once we heard that the Marlins had given permission to the staff to talk to other teams, Ollie kind of asked if I thought John would be interested, and I said, yeah, we got to reach out, and he would be a huge asset for us. So really happy to have him. He's gonna be great for us this year. Like our guys are gonna love him. He's gonna bring a lot to the table for us.
So John Mazalak in the front office, their approach is it's a bit of a reset. We're going to give young guys a path to show what they can do, and there's obviously a lot of young talent. A lot of it, how well you do, depends on how these guys rebound. But from a coaching standpoint, does that even factor into how you approach the season?
No, I think our job is to go out there and give these players all the tools they need to succeed. And if you think about it, there's a lot of familiar faces on the player side that were here last year. It's not like we have a AAA roster in the big league. It's a lot of guys that have experience at this level, and we're just looking for them to take that next step forward.
And you've had a chance to work with some of the guys. Just your thoughts on the group that you're going to help with some outfield work, but that this team has that they're looking for to put something together and make a run this year.
Yeah, we've had some really good conversations, and I think the biggest thing as a coach, the biggest challenge is to get your players to buy in. And from the conversations I've had with everyone, everyone's bought in. So for us, it doesn't change our mentality as a coach, right? We're trying to prepare guys to be the best they can, and that's on a daily basis. So my job and my role is to get the most out I can of these guys every single day, and just to get the best out of them. And like Daniel said, this roster has some experience in the big leagues. They're coming back, and if we can just get them to get to that next step, we're going to be in a pretty good shape.
And you have some experience with a team that a lot of people didn't put a lot of stock in that made the playoffs, right? So you understand what's going on.
Yeah, so and that's something that's exciting for me. Where that first year down in Miami with Skip, we were able to make the playoffs. Where it came out of nowhere for everybody. So I saw firsthand on what it kind of takes or whatnot. But I'm looking forward to that this year, and it's something that I talked to Daniel a little bit about. I was like, hey man, like we have a good roster, we have good talent. Like if we can just get the most out of these guys and get them a little bit better, we're going to be in a pretty good spot because I've seen this done before.
Some guys have done stuff from the minor leagues, they come up to the major leagues, and then they go their separate ways. But the Memphis Mafia seems to be still intact. How much fun is that for you
You
guys?
can't break us up. We just find our way back to each other. No, it's fun. There's in this game you come across so many teammates. You just have guys that are teammates. You have guys that are baseball friends, and you have guys that are real friends. Luckily for me and John and Alan Craig and David Friesen, we found some real friends, some guys that we stay connected to. We try to see each other, see if our families are close. So to have one of those guys on my team again is special.
And you have in-laws from St. Louis, right? So in a way, this has always been part of your home, right?
Yeah, this is my second home. This is my second home, and I spent a lot of time here. So, like I said, it just made a lot of sense when as soon as Daniel kind of had that conversation with me, I was like, man, I'm in. Like, what needs to get done to make this happen?
So Ali Marmol is the manager, and people don't know this, but he gets thrown out a lot. He gets ejected, and he starts it. He stirs up. He told you about what it's like working for Ali and how to push his buttons so he gets tossed from games.
No, but I saw a little bit of that on TV out there. But no, it's great. Like I said, Ollie's been great. Daniel, to be able to work with him again, it's gonna be awesome. So I'm excited for the opportunity.
What about you? Just how excited are you for the season to get underway, to get to spring training with your buddy and put the boat in the water, so to speak?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think this time of year always signifies like, all right, baseball is right around the corner. Pitchers and catchers are less than a month away. So just having some conversation with the staff, everyone's eager to get down to Florida and get to work.
Last thing, my question's still awful. Are they still awful?
You got a little bit better. I'll give that to you. Yeah, for sure.